to go live. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our first public hearing. Advertised on the Daily Kwame Post on February 12th and on February 17th in accordance to the open government law. This evening, for the public hearing notice, the municipal will be heard by the Municipal Planning Council, will be heard on Wednesday, the 19th at 5 o'clock at the Hagat Community Center, the mayor's office. And the first zone change application number 2022-01 by Guam Capital Investment Corporation, zone change from M2 to M1. The zone will allow for conversion of vacant commercial spaces on the second floor of an existing building to be used for a 6 multifamily dwelling unit on a portion of lot 23-REM parcel number 9, number 11, number 13. The second presentation will be for the request for conditional use permit application number 2024-12 by Jeremy and Rosalind Rao in an R1 zone to allow for operation of a short-term vacation rental on existing single-family dwelling on lot 194-2-3 in Hagat. We'll go ahead and start off with Mr. Beneventi for his presentation.
Thank you, Mayor, for accommodating us for this public hearing. We're presenting this zone change request on behalf of Guam Capital Investment Corporation to zone a portion of lot 236-REM and all of parcels number 9, 11, and 13. And we have a short presentation.
Maybe we can turn off the other light.
Okay, the property, the subject property here is on the bay in red, the red roof. This is the property across the street. Okay, it's known as Hagat Commercial Point. Yeah, it's the green roof. I'll get more into it. And this is the configuration of existing lot 236-REM, including parcels 9, 11, and 13. And I'll get into more details on 9, 11, and 13. So we're familiar with the location, right? And this is a blow up. It's the same graphic. The orange line is the major highway. Route 4, right?
Yes.
Route 2. And again, the property is separated, is right directly across in on the bay with the red roof here. And these are there are 3 buildings on the present property, 236-REM. This is the warehouse building in the back, and building A and building B for our purposes here. This is a picture of the property. This is Route 2. Asphalt here. This is the entrance. And over here on the left side of this picture is building, what we call building A for our purposes. It's a 1-story building. And on the back side, for our purposes, we're calling this building B. This is a 2-story building. This is the second floor is very, very vacant. And the owners want to rezone it to M1. It's presently zoned M2. Okay, thank you. The owners want to rezone it to M1 so they can allow for multi-family units on the second floor. There's room for 6 units up there. This sign is up there. It's down now, and actually many times we keep the sign down because typhoons and high winds keep knocking it down, and sometimes we just leave it down. But it's still it's still maintained, and it's kept neat. Again, the sign, there's this Hagat Point on the right. This is the zoning map as you can see across the street, commercial is in on the bay, and in the dark outline is the GCIC property, lot 236-REM, and it is zone M2, heavy industrial zone, which does not allow for apartments. Okay. This is a more detailed site plan. If you look at the property now, like I said, in pink is building B, the one-story building. In yellow is building A, the two-story building. And in blue is the existing warehouse. The large part of the property is vacant and mostly jungle right now, but this is the portion that the owners intend to rezone to M1. Only this portion, that's why the application says portion of lot 236-REM. So only this portion will be rezoned to M1. The rest of the property will remain in M2. Again, more details of it. One-story building, the two-story building. This is the subject lot we're looking at. Parking is on the back for the apartments set aside.
And just for the record, I'd just like to note that Mr. Beneventi has provided all detail in writing, and it's actually here for any of our public that, or anyone that's live or may see it live, that would like to review the document in its entirety.
This is the property map. I'll get into more detail on it, but there's some, when they took the right of way for the river, there was some remnants of properties, and those are 9, 11, and 13. So that's why we include them. 9, 11, and 13 are remnants and are included in this zone change because they're a part of the subject property. Again, this is the whole in big bold letters. The whole lot is M2 with the 3 little parcels, and they're requesting for rezoning of only this portion for M1. And this is a blow up of the target lot, target portion, and here is also a blow up of parcel 13. This little sliver here, parcel 11, this remnant here, and parcel 9, this remnant here. All of them are included in the rezoning application. So the zone change will be from M2 to M1 on a portion of lot 236-REM. All of parcels 9, 11, and 13, which are remnants, to allow for 6 multifamily dwelling units on the second floor of the existing 2-story Hagat Point Shopping Center. That concludes my presentation, Mr. Mayor. I'm glad to entertain any questions.
I personally don't have any questions. Nobody has any questions with regards to your presentation. Again, for anybody that may be online or maybe anyone that may be listening or reviewing it in later time and date, a copy of the application has been submitted to our office. Thank you, Mr. And now we'll go ahead and hear the request for the second request.
Thank you, Mayor, staff, for attending. Thank you for your time. And this is an application for conditional use of a short-term vacation rental, STRV, on lot number 194-2-2-3, residential R1 zone, municipality of Hagat. So it's just a conditional use. It is presently being operated as an STRV, and this application is just to get it at proper legal status. Bear in mind that there are over 300 STRVs on Guam, and I don't think that any of them have a proper legal status. So it's a 1,858 square metre lot, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, ample parking, and it has services presently served by Guam Water Authority and Guam Power Authority. The usage is ample for what's there. It's considered residential, and I don't perceive that this will cause any differences for anybody. The neighbours are used to it being a short-term vacation rental. They have had some of their families stay there, and everybody seems to enjoy having it. We have upgraded the house, so it looks better than it did before.
Absolutely.
So, does anyone have any questions, or is there anything that I may have left out?
No, I don't have any questions. I have reviewed the application already in its entirety, and again, for anybody that may be listening live or maybe listening or be viewing it live at some other time, the copy of the application has been submitted to our office prior to our review, and I have no questions if nobody else has any questions.
Mayor?
We'll go ahead, and since there's no other questions, we'll go ahead and call this public hearing at 5:19. We're adjourned. That's the
Okay.
first.
A little bit of rain, it's good.
It's quick, it's painless.